Hi, guys, and welcome back to Taste and Bloom. My name is Yasmi, and today it's a two-in-one video. One part of which is an oats recipe, which you do not have to cook. So it's for lazy people and those who do not like to cook. The second part of the video is a message. Let's get right to it. A few days ago, a friend of mine asked how I do it all. In essence, she meant that I had my life put together. Initially, I thought about it for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then I realized something. I honestly do not have it all together. Now, let me explain. On most days, I just wing it. As a parent, as a mom, as a wife, I just wing it. And I think it also helps that I work from home. But then also, I thought back to a point in my life where I had to do corporate work and then take my 5-month-old baby boy, that's my first son, to work with me. I had to work twice as hard to be equally productive if I had not taken him to work at all. At that period in my life, it was so difficult. But funny enough, my landlady at the time used to tell her daughter, who was outside the country, that she really admired this young lady who would always carry her son at her back and head for the office. Honestly speaking, I thought that I was not doing much at all, but somebody was somewhere in their corner giving me a pat on my back without me knowing. So, back to being a stay at home mom. I feel like most times some people think that when you are home, all you do is to eat and sleep. Okay, I get it. Recently, that notion is changing, and I am so grateful for it. Honestly speaking, I would not say that I go through more stress than a woman or a mother who works in a corporate environment. Everybody has their cross to carry, and everybody's feelings and stresses are valid. So, back to the question of how I do it all. In all honesty, I mostly wing it. So, to be honest, I am very disciplined, okay? So, sometimes I wake up, have a to do list, and then stick to it and make sure I am checking all the boxes at the end of the day. But there are certain days that I wake up, prepare my to do list, and do not check anything of it, or maybe one or two items of the list. And that is totally fine. Throughout my years on earth, I've learned one thing: to know when to stop. Yes, you need to stop at a point. There are times I wake up in the morning and I have 1,001 things to do, and then I manage to get 500 done. I just stop before I break down. Here's the thing: my kids are dependent on me, my husband is dependent on me sometimes. So if I do not learn to stop when I have to, I will break down, and then that will affect my kids, it would affect my husband, and any other person that is also drawing strength from me. On this particular day, when I shot this video, I told myself that I would do two more videos that day, okay? But after eating, I was like, nah, today is not the day, because earlier that morning, I had done some laundry and I was like, no, this is it. I am not going to stress myself. So after the food, I went ahead to set myself up for a movie, and then the day continued. Honestly speaking, nobody died, so we give glory to God, okay? So please, my word of advice to you is to know when to stop when you have to. So, once again, I do not have it all together. I just stop when I need to. Anyway, I hope you've been following the recipe so far. I wanted you to multitask, okay? So I made some oats just by pouring hot water onto it and covering it up and allowing it to quote unquote cook, okay? And then I did some aloo sandwich be like that with some few vegetables, and that was it. This is so filling. And on some days where I stop, like I said, sometimes this is what I put together for the boys, especially, even for supper. So please know when to stop. Life will not stop if you stop. If you're new here, hello there. Please consider subscribing and joining this amazing family. And to both new and old subscribers, please remember to turn on the notification bell so you are prompted every time I post a new video. And do me a favor by liking, sharing, commenting down below. Let's just vibe. Is there anything that you'd want to share that you do when people seem to think you have it all together? Leave all those comments in the comment section. And from my not so put together self, I'll say always keep blooming.